Hey, it's Rouge 49,000. Actually, no, I'm Rebalanced now. So, I changed my username a while back. Actually, not a while back, like 2 days ago. Because I didn't really like the name Rouge 49,000 anymore. it's kind of a stupid name. I made that when I was in 8th grade. I thought in 8th grade, I'm going to be really big as a YouTube star. I'm going to be popular and famous, do reviews of everything. Yeah, that didn't happen, no. I don't know what I was doing with my channel back then. I don't know what I'm doing now either. I just decided to start it up because I felt like it. The last time I made a video actually was 2 years ago. Yeah, ever since 2 years ago, I haven't made a video since. It's kind of weird, really. So this is going to be like a vlog kind of thing. I will just record randomly whenever I want to, and I'll just talk about stuff. So today I'm going to be talking about change, I guess. And that's a really broad concept because change can be anything, like what exactly has changed. Actually, that's what I'm going to be talking about. What exactly has changed? I have definitely changed a lot. I have a new house, you can see with the posters over there. And a little bit of the preview of the kitchen over there, too. A lot's changed. I got a new camera, so I'm not using a webcam anymore. And I have the craziest setup. Actually, I'll show you right now. I'm using all this just to put my camera on this, and I could record this. It's pretty bad. I need a stand, or I need a better webcam. I don't really feel like using my webcam for my computer. So this is going to be a big struggle. So change, huh? A lot's changed, and I can't deny, I've changed, my username's changed, YouTube's changed, I've graduated middle school, I graduated high school, I'm going to college, my life's changing, a lot is changing. I have all these games for my PS3. I mean, that's not the issue, but still. A lot's changed, and I don't really know how to fathom it all. I guess the only way I could talk about it, the only way to fathom it all is to make a YouTube video and look back at what's happened. So I started the channel when I was in 8th grade. And so I made videos a lot, and I deleted those videos. So if you try going to my channel, you actually won't find them. I could upload again, but it would be kind of pointless. So I haven't made a video since then. The last time I made a video was 2 years ago, and that's because I just wanted to clarify stuff. And then I never really found any other reason to make a video. I made a couple of Facebook videos, but those were just stupid Facebook videos. If you go on my Facebook, actually, you would see me just rapping to Kanye West's Power and all that other stuff. Over the years, I've actually realized I've learned a lot about myself, about how the world works, you know, and I've struggled a lot, especially in high school, because I went to the Brooklyn Latin School. It's an IB school, and it's a specialized high school as well. I just remember going through a lot of struggle throughout my 4 years in high school. Everyone else, like the people I knew who were in my middle school, and they graduated, they went off in some regular high school, not some specialized high school, and they were doing good, really good. They were having it fun, they were doing the fun things, they were doing everything they wanted to every single day. Meanwhile, I was just coming home tired, and I barely got 6 hours of sleep for 4 years. So I was struggling throughout these 4 years. But it's because of that struggle that I actually learned a lot about myself. I mean, you have to keep in mind that I think that's going to happen when you go through high school. Like, you're going to learn a lot about yourself throughout these 4 years in high school. So I think it was inevitable that I would learn something about myself and change as a person too. So one thing that I definitely learned about myself is I try to do a lot of things independently, but I can't do that. I need to depend on other people from time to time in order to actually do things together. Because, I don't know, like, I have this mentality that I can always do something better myself than having to rely on someone else. And over the 4 years when in high school, I started to realize that's not really the case. Every time I tried to do something on my own, I got it done, but it wasn't good enough. Because in my school, we had high standards. Well, in my old high school, we had very high standards. So sometimes I just couldn't get up to those standards. So I needed the help of other people to reach those standards. That would mean talking to teachers, asking my classmates who also eventually became my friends. And I needed to rely on those other people. And another thing I realized is that I need friends in life. I was the biggest asshole in ninth grade. I had this mentality that I don't need friends. Friends will just ruin everything. I can do anything just fine by myself, and I'll just be a loner. I was so wrong to think that. Because I had friends who would stick by me, who would stay with me the whole time. And I never really experienced that kind of friendship before. Sure, in middle school, you have a little group that you stay with. You hang out with them. But you don't really stay together. And if you do stay together, well, good for you. I applaud you, but it's kind of pointless. Well, to me anyways. Because honestly, I don't even remember anything from middle school. All I remember was just all the times I was alone and no one would want to be with me. I somehow made a group of friends around the end of it, but I don't talk to them anymore, so what's the point? I made more friends and more memories in high school, and realizing that I need friends to continue on in life is definitely a good lesson to have. But besides just learning about how I need friends, I also learned about struggle and what it means to live in the real world. You know, we live in a strange world. I'm gonna edit that part out. But we live in America, right? We live in America. This is one of the greatest nations in the world. And this is a money country. This country relies on money. If you do not have money, you are done for. And that's another thing I've learned throughout these 4 years in high school. I think it's just the thing I learned in general. Money makes the world go round. It really does. You need money to survive in the world. And it's the craziest thing. And I never really thought about it like that. When I was a young kid, I always thought like $20 is like $100. You know, it costs so much to me. But now I get $20, I'm like, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. I'm gonna need at least $50 now. I mean, that just goes to show like how bad our economy's going down. And this is why I need a job. And a lot of people need jobs to make money to get support for their families and their friends and do all the things they want to do. Because everything costs money, and that's really an issue. But I learned that over the years as I got a job and I was getting paid. I was working. Besides the point. A lot's changed, and I graduated. I actually graduated high school. You know, I struggled a lot because I was in the IB, International Baccalaureate. So I had to go through 2 years of high school, freshman and sophomore year, where I had to that was just the build-up for IB. It was my junior and senior year, the years that are supposed to be the most relaxing years in your high school, were the toughest years for me of my entire life, because those are the years that pushed me the most. I felt like the biggest failure in the world, because the IB really emphasized how much of a failure you can be if you don't do something right. Our teachers are good teachers, it's just they had to adopt IB standards. So that means they were treating us and grading us on a harsher scale, making the work a lot more difficult, meaning I was stressed a lot, and that included everyone else in my entire senior class. We were all stressed like crazy. We barely got sleep. We had so much work. We had 3 essays due, a seminar for history, another seminar for English, and then we had to write a seminar prep for English, which was about an extended essay, which is about 4,000 words, or whatever was necessary. We had to write that much, and then we had 2 exams all on the same day. So 3 essays, 2 seminars, seminar preps for each class that we had seminar in, and then we had 2 exams. It's about like 7 things due on the same day. I mean, we were stressed, really, really stressed. We had a lot of work, and I saw everyone else in their senior year in regular high school. I just saw them, I was like, damn, I just want to be like these guys. I think we were all crazy to stay around, but it was worth it in the end, because we made it. We graduated. Now we're heading off to college, and I don't know, it's gonna be tough. I'm kind of scared, honestly. I don't really know what to feel. I'm kind of excited, like really excited, because I'm going to Queens College. I'm going to Queens College, and it's so exciting. Like, I saw the campus the other day. It's huge, humongous. I don't even know what to think. I mean, some of the people there look like high schoolers, though, which is kind of disappointing. I don't know, I was thinking, like, I'd see people there, and they look like college students, but then again, I don't really know what a college student looks like. I guess they look like an older version of a high school student. I don't know. I don't really know what they look like, so it's a bit weird. But I'm going to Queens College, and it's over the 4 years at high school that I realized that I want to be a teacher. And the reason I want to be a teacher is because I want to help people. I want to do something important. I want to make a difference in the world. I understand that teaching is the worst paid job ever, and it doesn't get that much respect because of that. There's a saying that if you can't do anything else, you teach. And that was written in a 1903 book. I forgot the name of the book, but it was a book written in 1903. I'll put the name of the book in the description if anyone actually watches the video and is interested. But it was a quote, right? And I've hated that quote so much because that's not true, you know? It's not true. You don't, just because you can't do anything else doesn't mean you can't teach. Teaching is a hard discipline. It's a hard job to do because you're teaching the new generation. People look down on teaching, but reality, who taught you to be a doctor? Oh, a teacher. Well, who taught you how to be an engineer? Oh, a teacher. Teachers are there everywhere. You're always going to need a teacher. And we teach the new generation, and we pass on knowledge and hoping that they won't be like the dumb generation that we are currently with our smartphones and being stupid and ignorant. I don't know, I mean, initially I never really wanted to be a teacher too. I wanted to be a doctor, which is the craziest thing. But I realized that was kind of pointless, and it's over. It's in the last 2 years actually. My advisor, who was also my biology teacher, he's one of the few people who inspired me to be a teacher. Him, my Latin teacher, my history teachers, yeah, they've all been a big inspiration for me to be a teacher. And telling them this, it's a surprise. Like, they give me so much respect, and they're so happy for me that they want me to be a teacher, because it's an amazing profession. I just saw a fly there. They want me to be successful and be one of the best teachers ever, and I will be the best damn teacher out there. I'm scared about that, though, because I feel like I won't be. Because teaching's a hard job. You gotta come in, you gotta teach students every single day, and sometimes I might be tired, and I don't feel like doing anything, because as a student, I was horrible as a student. I didn't try, yet somehow I still got B's and C's, and a couple A's. I don't really know how that happened. Maybe I'm just used to hard work. I don't know, I barely tried. I gave up, actually, in so many of my classes. I didn't even show up to some of my classes for at least 2 months. And I still somehow made it. I don't know if it was just pity or something else. I don't know. I made it. My style has changed, too. I have a beard now, new glasses, new hairstyle. I mean, things are changing. Life's moving on. And I can fathom it all. It's just sometimes I think it's moving too fast. And other days I'm thinking it's moving too slow. Like days like this, I think life is moving too slow. But then on other days, like when I was going through school in high school, sometimes I felt like life was going by too quickly. Like around March, I felt like life was going by too quickly. Like I didn't have enough time to spend with my friends, and I didn't have enough time to do all the homework and all this other stuff that we had to do as well. And then come summer, and all of a sudden, there's nothing. I'm just waiting to go into college and waiting to move on with my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm still gonna try to keep in touch with all my friends. I think everyone is, because our senior class got really close, because we were a really small senior class. We were only 110 seniors. I mean, yeah, we were more, but we had other people who left, so we got really close. Even though some of us, we didn't like each other, we didn't like each other, we hated each other, we liked other people more than others, we were cliques, but you know, we had cliques that interacted with other cliques, and that's not normal in other high schools. You know, if you just had a clique, you just go to that clique, you don't interact with anyone else but that clique. But in our school, we had a clique, but then a clique would meet another clique, and then you would meet, and you would interact and talk, and it's nothing so crazy. In fact, my group of friends were actually 2 separate cliques, and and these 2 cliques came together, and we became one clique. It's crazy. You don't really know what to expect in life. Things always happen. Things are changing, and I don't know where I'm going with this. This is a really long vlog. I hope this isn't more than 10 minutes. I don't know. This year was a really hard year for me. I don't know, this year was a really hard year for me. I don't really know how I made it. I went through so much stress and so much anguish tears, anger. I went through so many emotions through this 1 year. It was like a roller coaster, like the ones at Six Flags. It was unbelievable. Man. I mean, I got rejected from 3 colleges, too. I got rejected from Skidmore, Colgate University, and Fordham University, all on the same day. So during your senior year, you're supposed to be getting college acceptances and rejection letters. You know, when you get your first acceptance and your first rejection, those are the ones that you feel the most for. You feel the most happiness for getting your acceptance, and you feel the most anguish at the one you got rejected from. But I didn't have a chance to really feel that emotion because I got 3 letters on the same day. So I got 1 rejection. Oh, well, that's great. I got rejected from my dream college, Skidmore. I opened up another letter. Oh, I got rejected from Colgate. Oh, that's cool. I opened up another letter. I got rejected from Fordham. Oh, that's nice. I mean, everyone else, I mean, it's going to be inevitable. You're going to get rejected from some colleges. Some people are going to make it, other people's won't. I get it. It's kind of unfair when you think about it, because some people tend to put in more hard work than other people, and by the end of the day, what really matters is just the grade you get. But I'm pressed talking too much now. This is just a vlog thing. I'll do this more time to time. Just make random videos, talk about anything that comes to mind. And with that, that ends this vlog. I think I talked a lot, probably for like another 20 minutes. Sorry for making you watch, but things have changed. I'm moving on in life, and a lot of people are. We're all moving on through life. And so, I hope you keep watching, time to time. If you don't like the video, then leave a dislike. Don't leave a hateful comment. If you're gonna leave a hateful comment, don't even bother. Just get out. Just leave your dislike and leave. But if you like the video, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to. That'd be really cool. And, yeah.